Hi there, this is just a real quick video of our latest Polaris conversion from lead acid to lithium. So this is a Polaris Ranger EV, and it had these lead acid batteries in it, 350 kilograms, thank you very much. And I've put our EV power 230 amp hour lithium batteries in there. There's 4 batteries at 12 volts, so you can see 2 of them there. On the top there you can see the charge control unit, and that's the new charger down there. So the old charger, the quick charger, doesn't work with lithium batteries. It has to be reconfigured at great difficulty. Much easier just to put a new lithium dedicated charger in there. And so it's a fairly simple process, but a lot of the time is actually in taking the battery trays out and getting rid of all the corrosion from the lead batteries, because the lead batteries, they leak the sulfuric acid, and it just corrodes all the base out. It's murder to get the support brackets out and everything. So I've redone them with new stainless ones, and also add a bit of, as you can see, I've been testing it, polycarbonate sheet there, because there's a lot of air gaps under here that allow dust and junk to get onto the battery pack. So we're trying to minimise that. These are IP rated packs, but it's best not to get them totally wet and dusty. So the sides are off at the moment, just for the purposes of showing what's happening. But just here, when I put the side back on, there's going to be like a 50mm gap there, which I'm going to have to close up as well, because otherwise you just get all the mud getting flicked up off the back wheel, straight onto the battery. You know, when I take pictures, when we undo the battery pack, there's a layer of soil about 4 inches high on the edge of the pack. So it's lithium batteries in there. Battery control unit sits here. That's the brains of the BMS. And if I go around here to the driver's side, you can see it's got a switch on the top of it. So, and there's a monitor here. So if I just switch it on, it comes up with some basic information there: volts, amps, amp hours, and state of charge. And then if I turn it on here, click, we see here the contactor engage. It's in reverse at the moment, so if I give it a little press on the throttle, there we go. It's as simple as that.